Hey everyone, with the launch of the new patch that updates Warband activities, there are a bunch of new things that might make you feel a bit overwhelmed. Hopefully this video will help you understand all the changes as they relate to everything Warband. So let's get right into it. This video assumes you have completed the questline that moves your Warband to Castle Cirengar, so if you haven't completed that questline, go do that now and then come back. Let's start with the Ancestral Tableau and Warband activity points. The Ancestral Tableau is a place to insert ancestral weapons. Ancestral weapons are pieces of equipment that carry residual power. Each Warband member can enshrine or insert an ancestral weapon at this tableau to activate its ancestral property. Click on the empty slot or the double arrows at the bottom of your slot to enshrine or replace the weapon. The maximum attribute bonus is dependent on the strength of the 4 highest weapons enshrined. Any unused weapons are placed back into your bag and can be salvaged or stored as you see fit. As Warband members enshrine their weapons, you will see them here. You can choose which of the ancestral properties you would like for your own character by clicking the arrows at the bottom section of the screen and then choosing the weapon with the property you feel benefits you the most. The ancestral weapons are what will happen when the property procs, but we still need to activate it by equipping a piece of gear with an invocation. As you farm dungeons and the rest of Diablo, you might get a piece of gear with an invocation attached to it. This is how or when the ancestral property will proc. You need to have both of these steps completed for the ancestral benefit to work. You can come back to the tableau to change the ancestral property that works best for you. Having multiple pieces of gear with invocations will increase the chance or benefit of the property proccing. If you have a Warband member's ancestral property selected and they replace that item in the tableau, you will need to decide whether to keep that property or to change to a new one. Warband activity points are attained from participating in Warband activities such as Defense of Cirengar, Purge the Depths, or Quarry raids. You spend these activity points to empower yourself with the tableau's power, which can provide significant attribute bonuses. You earn your first 1,000 activity points at a more efficient or faster rate, and you will be capped at 1,500, so make sure you spend your activity points before you are capped. That does it for Warband Tableau. Let's talk about the 3 activities that you can earn activity points from. The first activity is one that most of us already know about, which is Quarry raids. Raids now only require you to have 4 Warband members present to complete. You will earn the same amount of activity points for participating in defeating any boss at any difficulty, but only 1 boss per week. The second activity is Defense of Cirengar. This can be completed with 1 to 8 players, and there are 2 modes, Normal Mode and Endless Mode. This activity is one where the members of a warband will fight off waves of hellish invaders. In both modes, players who leave early will only receive rewards corresponding to their participation. In normal mode, there are 8 waves of invaders. The more waves your warband survives, the greater the rewards. If you are a leader of a warband, you can select the start time for your normal Defense of Cirengar here, or you can start it now. Warband members will be alerted in Warband chat that the event has begun and can enter at any time during the event. In Endless Mode, Warband members can test their strength against an unending horde of demons. If the demons destroy the gate, the contest ends. Warbands will earn a score based on how long they survive. The top 10 Warbands will earn a special frame and additional weekly rewards, and the rankings are rewarded every Monday at 3 a.m. Participants in groups of 4 or more will accrue bonus Warband activity points. Players who join after the event has started or leave early will accrue activity points scaled to their participation. The third activity is Purge the Depths. This can be completed with 1 to 8 players and scales the more players that participate. The castle contains lost treasures such as remnants and ancestral weapons that can be obtained by exploring the castle. There are 3 wings to explore. You can venture into the depths of the castle while defeating many enemies to find Ravening Marrow. Bring the Ravening Marrow to the accursed altar in the center of the castle to summon an ancient evil. Defeat it to earn an ancestral weapon and complete your exploration. A new set of remnants can be obtained with every run of Purge the Depths. You can keep up to 10 remnants from each run, and any additional remnants will be removed based on quality. If you're a Warband leader, you have the power to lock or delete remnant sets from the list of no more than 20 sets. Remnants are automatically assigned to each room based on their type. There are 3 types of remnants available: rare, magic, and ordinary. The more there are of the rare type of remnant, the higher quality benefits you earn. Also, within Castle Cirengar there are 8 rooms. Each room comes with a base buff effect that takes effect during all types of activities throughout Diablo. There are 2 rooms of each type for support, attacker, Survivor, and Protector. Leaders can assign members to a room, or Warband members can self-assign themselves as long as there is an empty room. The Remnant Buffs can be acquired in sets by completing the Purge the Depth activity I just described. Remnant Buffs are additional buffs on top of the base buff that the Warband members receive and take effect just like the base buff during all types of activities. Clicking on the icons below your nameplate will show these buffs so you can see that you are earning them outside of any Warband activities. That does it for everything new with Warbands. Thank you for watching. If I missed something or have the wrong information, leave a comment below and I will update this in another video. See you in Diablo Immortal.